I don't know what they were thinking. Like, the Hypixel admins, they're owner of a pretty big server. You'd think they'd put a bit of thought before they added some absolutely ridiculous item into Bedwars, but apparently not. So, the new item it's a ninja star. It's essentially a fishing rod, but in Bedwars. And I've already seen so many ways on YouTube to, like, just completely use this to an unfair advantage in a way. Like, you can literally hover people in the air, and there's nothing they can do about it. It has an infinite range. It doesn't have a dip like an egg or a snowball. Today we're going to be talking about some of maybe the good things about it, how it could be improved, and overall why it just needs a change at the least, honestly. First off, I don't actually have enough resources to buy it. All right, so if you go to the rotating items bit, you have the sugar cans. Now the rotating items is like, I'm pretty sure it's a new item every week that is swapped in and out of the shop, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. As you can see here, I hit him back, and now he's dead. I flawlessed him. As someone who's on pretty high ping, having something like this is pretty useful. It also does damage, which I think is really unfair. I don't think it should do damage, because not only is it sort of like a glorified projectile like an egg, but it's also an incredibly cheap bow, which I don't really like, because it is going to introduce a lot of different ways of camping, especially as the fact that it's really easy to aim. But anyway, I have 8 of these, which means I can just go bang, bang, bang. And I kill them. Apparently they deflect fireballs as well. I need to test that out, but okay, well, I missed that. I think it's also something that if it was to actually stay in the game as it is now, which hopefully it doesn't, but it's something that I'd be buying more instead of like fireballs per se, because it's very useful. It's just very overpowered as well. But I feel like if Hypixel gets the balancing right on this item, if they nerf it, it's going to be really good. Hello? I'm just not paying attention to the game. So there goes that guy. I'm going to go literally... Oh my god! Oh my god, one final. Okay, so we're in the second game, and we're going to talk about the rest of the update and not just complain about this one stupid item. No, let me break the bed. Yes! But they did fix a lot of bugs when it comes to lucky blocks. Not that anyone really cares about that, but there you go, they did that. And the new items for the rotations, alongside this ninja star thing, we have sugar cookies from Lucky Blocks, the ice bridge from Lucky Blocks, packed ice for some reason, if you wanted to make like a ice bridge instead of using wool like a normal person, the bridge zapper, which just takes away 8 blocks. So I guess it's like a fireball, but it only breaks wool, which is also really useful. The snowman, so it just spawns a snowman which shoots snowballs. And then the last item they listed was the Miracle of the Holidays item. And it basically teleports your teammates. It teleports you and your teammates back to your base, gives you 20% healing, but it does take a little bit of time to activate, which is really good, I guess, if you have obby or if you know that they're ink. You can just go back. You don't have to void anything like that. And they are saying that there's going to be more items coming to rotation, which hopefully there's going to be some cool items, maybe something exciting, maybe something balanced or something useful. But I think what Hypixel really needed to do here, instead of adding some like new items, they needed to add something that players can aim for, right? The reason people play, it's not because like, oh my god, new map. Yeah, okay, good fight. But the reason players come back to a game is because there's something to aim for, right? So I'm going to use an example outside of Minecraft. So with games like Valorant and Rocket League, you have the ranking system, right? You have a new rank to aim for, and different mechanics and different things to learn to be able to get to that rank. But the thing with Bedwars, it's just you play mindlessly. And there isn't really anything that you can aim for in this game at the moment. Obviously, there's like the top 10 leaderboard, but there's only like 10 people who can really go for that, if you know what I mean. So it's sort of like unrealistic for a lot of players to want to keep grinding. Even then, leaderboard positions, a lot of leaderboard players aren't really too fussed about their position, just because there's no gain apart from you have your name in every lobby. There's like, you don't get a reward, you don't get anything like that. So having something to aim for is super important to keep a game alive, in my opinion, as a player of not just Minecraft, but games that actually incorporate this, and they're games that have stayed alive for a longer time than Bedwars. Also, this is like the first proper actual video that I've done in a while. I know I haven't like made proper content. There's a guy mining our bed. Our bed is very gone. That's not good. So as I was saying, I presume the people who are watching at this point are sort of like maybe the long-term viewers, the people who actually watch my content. So like, I know I haven't been uploading properly or actually making proper content, and that's because I'm not a fan of this game all that much. I still play it from time to time, but I'm also getting railed in the ass by college. I'll be very real with you. And like having friends as well, that's always fun. And so like, I just haven't even really had the time to go on Minecraft or turn on my PC. And every time I do turn on my PC, I end up loading up Valorant because like, fuck Minecraft. So that's... Ah! Well, I'm dead. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this Bedwars update. Yeah, whatever.
I love it when you say what's really on your mind. No need to overwhelm yourself, there's always time to unwind. I wanna take a chance, can say I didn't try. I'm here for what I found, you're held up on what we left behind.